Hello, I'm Eugene, and I just watched Apollo 10.5, A Space-Age Childhood.
Mom, is that one a hippie?
Yeah, that's a hippie.
How about that one?
No, his hair's not long enough.
But he's wearing bell bottoms.
Okay, that's a hippie.
I think I like hippies.
A young boy named Stanley grows up in the suburbs of Houston, Texas in the 1960s. And that's about it. The majority of the picture is about how exciting it was living right around the corner from NASA, where all sorts of innovations sprung from during the space race leading up to the moon landing in 1969.
Living in the Houston area in the late 60s, it was a great time and place to be a kid.
The film is narrated by Jack Black, who plays Stanley all grown up, and every little detail of his family's daily life is explored. The board games they played, all the television programs they watched, the musical tastes of each of his three sisters, the legality of drinking and driving, and so much more. And on top of that, he makes the fantastical claim that he was chosen by NASA for a super top secret mission called Apollo 10.5, which was a test moon landing before the actual moon landing.
Apollo 10.5, A Space-Age Childhood, is both an exacting recreation of 1969 as we headed to the moon, and a recreation of a kid's fantasy about being a part of all that.
Writer-director Richard Linklater is a master of showing people just hanging out and having it hold your attention, like in Slacker, Dazed and Confused, the Before trilogy, and Boyhood. I would have been perfectly content to have more of that rather than the space stuff interspersed throughout. Having said that, though, it only takes up maybe 15% of the total runtime.
We need a kid like you to test this accidentally smaller version on the lunar surface, and soon.
Stan, you're our only hope.
Okay.
Great.
In this film, he returns to the rotoscope animation style he used in Waking Life from 2001 and A Scanner Darkly in 2006. If it had simply been a live-action film, I think it would have been quite a dry and boring sit, but the beauty of the animated images showing some fairly mundane stuff had me transfixed from beginning to end. It's light on plot and light on its feet with a sprinkle of whimsical fiction on top. You can find it streaming on Netflix.
Houston, this is Apollo 10